Join Infinity Learn today. NEET 2025 didn't go as planned.
535 मार्क्स, बस थोड़े से मार्क्स से रह गई। बायोलॉजी ठीक था, केमिस्ट्री भी, पर फिजिक्स वो फिसल गया। इस बार पढ़ाई नहीं, तैयारी करो, वो भी स्मार्ट तरीके से,
क्योंकि इन्फिनिटी लर्न लाए हैं अट्रेया,
इंडियाज मोस्ट पावरफुल नीट रिपीटर्स प्रोग्राम विद P2CB, जिससे फिजिक्स पे होगा डबल फोकस।
Don't just make it your last try, make it your best one yet. Join Infinity Learn today.
Hello students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Learn. How are you all, my dear students? Sorry for 2 minutes delay because some technical lag. How are you all, my dear students? Can you all able to hear me, can see me? Just give me a thumbs up and fire emojis so that we can start the class. Today's class is all about pH calculations. So get ready. So the previous class we had a discussion about the fundamental aspects of ionic equilibrium. As I said, the ionic equilibrium carries directly 4 marks from the NEET examination. Right? Hey Deepanshu, how are you? Betu? Hi, you're my learning corner. Radhe Radhe Deepanshu Yadav. How are you all? Please confirm, is my voice is audible? Right. So today, before going for this pH calculations of ionic equilibrium, I just want to introduce you Atreya program, and also a small surprise is there for you. Right. So what is the surprise? Wait for this Atreya program launch. Here we will give you your status from I didn't do to I will do it. So it is especially for NEET repeaters program, my dear children. So this is Atreya program, India's most powerful scientifically designed NEET repeaters program. Those who are going for the long-term program, Atreya is giving P square CB program, physics twice a day and chemistry and biology. And you have a link given in the description box, and you can click it and you can enroll it, and you can see the course details over here, Atreya. And it is the India's most powerful program for NEET repeaters, revolutionizing NEET preparation for P square CB. You know, physics is a so difficult subject for all the students. So physics slap like anything. So physics, not only you, for the entire students, physics is the difficult subject. So no more physics is a difficult subject. Now it is going to be as par with chemistry and biology. And you can see the physics, you have the double preparation strategy is designed by Atreya program here. And the structure, you can see this batch is started May 23rd. And don't worry, every week new batches are being commenced. If you enroll, you will be enrolled in a new batch. And the days of the week, Monday to Saturday, the batch is going to be there. And each class is about 90 minutes, my dear students. Here there will be 3 classes in a day and 2 concept classes, 1 practice session. And you see, 3 classes in a day means you can see this is a less pressure, more learning opportunity. And you can see classes per week, 18 classes per week, and खास बात है उसमें double practice class for physics. That's very important. And once you go into the physics, we have interactive live classes, 465 live classes by the expert faculty, dear students. And you see 240 DPPs and 120 hours of detailed lectures. And after class, revision notes will be given. You need not have to sit and write all the entire notes. And also you can see batch size for the practice class is 20 to 25. My dear students, this is very important. When you take an online classes anywhere on any platform, bacho, you will be placed in one of the student in the hundreds. But here you are going to sit in the 20 to 25 students batch. So along with an expert faculty, so that you will be having a straight away focus, and also you will be having a direct live interaction, and you will be having customized doubt resolutions kind of thing. And you see total 11th and 12th syllabus according to the NEET will be covered here. Violet description box mein aapko link diya, and you can go into that. And also this is your surprise here. Whenever you are doing something, it is important to know where you exactly stand and what you do. This is all about NEET test series by Infinity Lane by Sri Chaitanya Academy. Okay, hi Tractor, please like the button. And this ultimate key to NEET success. दिन बार बैठ के पढ़ो आप कितना किया और कैसे कर रहे हो, and it is assessed by a test series. And for grade 11 अलग टेस्ट सीरीज है, and 12 का अलग टेस्ट सीरीज के रिपीटर को भी अलग टेस्ट सीरीज है. And you will be having the test series is designed based on the latest NTA preparation examination pattern, mind it, and also simulation of real-time testing and experience. And you will be given a test series in such a way that every test makes you to feel like you are in the NEET examination. And you can see it is created by our expert faculties from the Infinity Lane. Tractor stand, okay, Dipanshu, up say. Now you can see that was actually a bit costly, and when you use the enroll now, it is there in the coupon code, you can do it. I will tell you how to do it. And here you can see in the NEET YouTube channel, yes, our YouTube channel, our lecture is going on, right? You have NEET YouTube channel, kahan par hai? Yes. Right. Yes, that I have to open it. Okay. Now in the description box the link is available, and you can click that link, and when you open that enrollment page, you can use YouTube 30 of coupon code. When you apply this coupon code, definitely you will be having the cost is 30% slashed so that it is coming around 3000 and odd. It is very important. Okay, village mein Uttar Pradesh. No, my dear students, no chart decorum you please maintain, and please don't go with any kind of personal details and sharing kind of things. Okay, please maintain chart decorum. And this is NEET test series is very important and the ultimate key to NEET success. So let us jump into, okay, Dipanshu, quite, okay. Let us jump into the concept. In the ionic equilibrium, in the previous class we discussed about acid-base theories, Oswald dilution theory, and you have theory of dissolutions, and Arrhenius theory, and Bronsted-Lowry theory, and Lewis theory, and we will be getting into the ionic product constant of water. So common ion effect and ionic product constant of water. So this is very important, common ion effect. Dear students, focus on here. Right. Arre, nahi bhai, you see common ion effect. So what exactly the meaning of common ion effect? When you take a weak electrolyte means man ke chalo CH3COOH is a weak electrolyte, and it is going to ionize to gives rise CH3 COO minus and H plus. So this is the ionization pattern of the weak electrolyte. If you have this acetic acid in a container and a little bit of HCl is added, what happen? HCl is going to ionize to gives rise H plus and Cl minus, so that you are increasing this H plus ion concentration in the equilibrium system. Dipanshu. So this ionic equilibrium between this acetic acid and acetate ion is going to be focused on the backward direction. So this is what is called as a suppression of ionization of a weak electrolyte takes place by addition of a strong electrolyte. This is called as a common ion effect. Actually, this common ion effect is an application of Le Chatelier principle. So you can add acetic acid, HCl in acetic acid, you can add sodium hydroxide in ammonium hydroxide, and you can add ammonium hydroxide in that ammonium chloride, and you can add acetic acid into that, sodium acetate can be added. Take any weak electrolyte, you have to add a strong electrolyte which has a common ion in it, so that equilibrium favors in the backward direction. I mean to say suppression in the electrolyte dissolution takes place. This phenomena is called as common ion effect. हाँ बेतु अब क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ, या टेस्ट सीरीज कहाँ मिलेगी? इन द वीडियो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में एक लिंक लगा दिया बेटा बेतु, एंड यू कैन क्लिक दैट लिंक एंड यू विल बी गेटिंग ऑल द डिटेल्स अबाउट दैट. ठीक है, इन माई वीडियो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है ना, you can see that. That's good. Now moving ahead, ammonium hydroxide is there, it is ionizing to gives us ammonium plus and OH minus. To that ammonium chloride is added, it is a weak electrolyte and it is a strong electrolyte. So the strong electrolyte gives rise ammonium plus and Cl minus, and this ammonium plus is added here so that इसका concentration बढ़ जाता. Le Chatelier principle के हिसाब से ये equilibrium वापस जाने की कोशिश करता. So this is called as a common effect. Here the value of degree of ionization for ammonium hydroxide will be decreased by addition of ammonium chloride. And this is very important in defining solubilities and solubility products, and you have buffering action also based on this common ion effect. And simple trick about the common ion effect, ionization of weak electrolyte is negligible in the presence of a strong electrolyte. This trick is useful even in आपका pH calculation. And moving ahead, acetic acid ionizes to gives rise acetate and H plus. If you add a sodium acetate to that, you are going to get the equilibrium of acetate and sodium. This is a weak electrolyte and this is going to be a strong electrolyte. Addition of a strong electrolyte, so the equilibrium favors in the backward direction. This is what is called as the common ion effect. And here you can just say concept ladder, very important. Degree of dissociation of a weak electrolyte gets suppressed by the addition of a strong electrolyte containing the same ion in it. This is what is called as common ion effect. It could be any weak electrolyte, it could be any strong electrolyte, but it should have a common ion in it. Fine. Moving ahead, here we have the solubility and ionic product of water. This is very important, solubility and the ionic product of water. Ionic product of water, in that water is going to be ionized. It has self-ionization property. This is what is called as autoprotolysis. Autoprotolysis. So, water has the ability to undergo ionization by itself. You can also write this as H2O gives rise Hu plus and OH minus. So, let us apply the ionic equilibrium here, law of equilibrium. So, this is given as K is equal to, you can use this format if you have a confusion in that matter. So, it is going to have H plus OH minus and H2O. So, you know the quantity of H2O, how much it is ionizing? It is very less is ionizing. So, the amount of the concentration of unionized water is it almost constant. If you take a million water molecule, maybe one water molecule is behaving like this. So, I just want to say K dot H2O and H plus and OH minus, and this is H2O is unionized water. It is going to be almost constant. You can say another constant, you can say K dash and H plus and OH minus. So, a constant dot another constant is going to be a new constant, that is called as a Kw, that is going to be Hu plus and it is going to be OH minus. This is what is called as ionic product constant of water. This is what is called as ionic product constant of water. You know, this value is going to be a constant value at 25 degrees centigrade, and we are going to see this. So, the product of H plus ion and OH minus ion concentrations at 25 degrees centigrade is called as a constant, that is called as ionic product constant of water. And when you say this ionic product of constant of water at 25 degrees centigrade, Kw is equal to 10 power minus 14 mole square per liter square. Mole square per liter square, and this value is constant at 25 degrees centigrade beta. If this temperature is increased, what will happen? As temperature is increased, Kw value increases, right? As temperature decreases, Kw value decreases, okay? And you know, here you can say, here Kw is the ionic product of water, Kw is equal to Ka dot Kb, all shortcuts, take a note, take a pen and paper and take a note, and it gives a very good information. And pKw is equal to minus log Kw, Kw is equal to Ka dot Kb, so pKw is equal to pKa plus pKb. Ka is acid dissociation constant, Kb is base dissociation constant, and Kw is going to be 10 power minus 14 and pKw is going to be 14. With increase in temperature, the value of Kw increases. So at 25 degrees centigrade, Kw is 10 power minus 14. At 98 degrees centigrade, Kw is going to be minus 10 power minus 12. अरे 10 पावर माइनस 14, 10 पावर माइनस 12 क्या फर्क पड़ता है दोनों को? ये वैल्यू छोटा है, ये वैल्यू बड़ा है. Understand? Beto, any doubts? Please let me know. So these are all the formulas, you can use it. So today's class is about how to calculate pH. Short, simple techniques I want to give you based on the various solutions. Talking about the pH scale. Talking about the pH scale, it was introduced by Sorensen. So it is given as the negative logarithm to the base 10 of H plus ion concentration of a solution. That is what is called as the pH of the solution. So H plus, let us say, so pH is equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of H plus ion concentration of the solution. So what is H plus ion concentration? Simply 10 to the power minus pH, that's it. Right? Very good, Betu. And I just want to say, उसमें trick क्या? I want to say, so if a H plus ion concentration हमेशा normality of the acid ले लो. Okay, so if H plus ion concentration is A into 10 power minus B, then pH is equal to B minus log A. You can use this and you can calculate any kind of big calculations based on pH. अरे आपको log value कैसे पता चलेगा? You can approximate it. You can approximate it. Logarithm values जो है ना, you can see. Okay, you can see log A plus B. Log A by B. Log A minus log B. Use these fundamental formulas. Those who are in a BPC stream, you will be having a little bit difficulty in handling logarithms. Okay, and I am going to unveil that log A dot B. It is going to be log A plus log B. Okay, and also you have log A to the power B, B into log A. That's it. So these are the three formulas can make you happy in the logarithm calculations. Okay, बच्चों. And then how do we know the logarithm? अरे examination paper में आपको दिया जाएगा. Okay. So log 1 is equal to 0 to the base 10. Okay. Log 2 is equal to 0.3. Log 3 is equal to 0.47 and log 4 is equal to 0.6 and log 5 is equal to 0.699. आप मान के चलो 0.7 होगा and log 10 is equal to 1. बस. If you handle this, you can handle anything. I want to say log 160. Okay, log 16 plus 10. Well, this log 16 into 100. Log 16 into 10. Log 16 आपको कैसा पता चलेगा? Log 4 square. Log 4 square. 2 into log 4. Are you getting or not? And how do I write? I'll write it. Okay. How do I get log 160? You are going to get log 16 into 10. Okay. So that is going to be log 16 plus log 10. है ना? it is going to be log 16 can write as log 4 square plus log 10. That is 2 into log 4 and log 10. Okay, 2 into log 4.6 plus log 10. Okay, so it is going to be 1.2 plus 1 is equal to 2.2. बस चलेगा. Muhammad Ayaz, hope you understand this. Clear, perfect. So when you handle the logarithm values, you can do the best. Okay, and moving ahead, pH calculations. So this is all about the pH calculations, and we will be discussing now the calculation of pH of various different solutions. And I already given you the fundamental aspect of pH calculation. Hope it helps you a lot, right? And acidity and the pH scale. Acidic strength means the tendency of an acid to give H3O plus or H plus ions in the aqueous solutions. If it is mentioned or don't mention, doesn't matter, it is an aqueous solution. Those who are online, please like the session and share this session with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. Subscribe kiya? Okay, very good. And Muhammad Ayaz, please, you didn't like the session, please like it, make it fast, And you can see, so the greater the tendency to give H plus, more will be the acidic strength of the substance. And you can see, basic strength means the tendency of a base to give rise to OH minus ion. Acidic means tendency to give rise to H plus ion, right? And we'll see the details about this. The measurement scale, the relative measurement scale that can give H plus and OH minus is a pH scale that is introduced by Sorensen. So the greater tendency to give OH minus ion will be more basic, right? And the concentration of H plus ions is written in the simplified form introduced by our friend Sorensen. It is called as pH, power of hydronium ion, and it is defined as negative logarithm activity of H plus ions. Yeah, pKa suggests what? Strong base and weak. Yes. As acidic strength increases, pehle Muhammad Ayaz, please, okay. I want to say, as pKa values, so as acidic strength increases, Ka value increases and pKa value decreases. You see, acidic strength increases, its Ka value increases and pKa value decreases. Okay? Ayaz, hope you understand. High pKa value, low acidic. High pKa value, low acidic. Low pKa value, high acidic. है ना? Similarly, as basic strength increases, beta, its Kb value increases, pKb value decreases. Okay? And you see, as pKa, pKb relative values should be equal to 14. Talking about this, pH is going to be negative logarithm to the base 10 of H plus ion concentration. So this is the formula of the pH to be calculated. Okay, Muhammad Ayaz, please like mara ek bar, and you can see activity of H plus ion in the concentration of free H plus ions or H3 plus ion in the solution. And the pH scale was marked from 0 to 14. And some cases there is some values comes to be negative, which is not actually true, and this has a limitation. And pH point is, central point is 7, which is said to be neutral at a 25 degrees centigrade, as taking a water as a solvent. And if the temperature and the solvent are changed, the pH range may scale change. So you know pH is 7 for a pure water. It is neutral, 7 is neutral. And this is only applicable at temperature 25 degrees centigrade. If this value is changed, pH scale has to be changed, right? and you say, for example, 0 to 14 at 25 degrees centigrade, the Kw is 10 to the power of minus 14, neutral point is 7. And if temperature is changed and this scale do not have this validity, and it's very important, as temperature increases, pH decreases, and I'll show you that also. pH can also be negative or greater than 14. Oh, kya baat hai? And pH scale has its own limitations. Mind it. pH scale is only applicable at 25 degrees centigrade. And also pH values of a nature of a solution. If the pH value for H plus ion concentration is greater than 7, the value of pH is less than 7. Okay, and the solution is said to be acidic beta. Solution is said to be acidic. Milk acid or a base? Betu, milk is acidic. Okay, and the H plus ion concentration is 10 power minus 7, the value of pH is 7. Okay, and H plus values is H plus value is 10 power minus 7, the value of the pH is going to be less than 7. And the relative pH values and pOH values are taken. If H plus ion concentration is given, pH is equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of H plus ion concentration beta, and H plus ion concentration is equal to 10 to the power minus pH. Let's talk about the pOH. pOH is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of OH minus concentration, and OH minus concentration is going to be 10 to the power minus pOH. That is very important. Okay, Betu. And pH plus pOH. pH plus pOH should be equal to 14. Should be equal to 14. And these are the simple formulas that are required to calculate the pH of this. And this is used. Yeah, Mohammed Ayaz, any liquid possible के जिसमें नहीं H प्लस और नहीं और OH माइनस होता. सो जो pH स्केल हम इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं ना, 99% ये aqueous solution को भी इस्तेमाल करता हूँ. ओके, एटलीस्ट द सॉल्वेंट इटसेल्फ इज अ वाटर, है ना. Dimpal 999, please maintain the chart diagram. Right? Now let us say this is the pH scale where the pH is going to be 7, it is said to be neutral, right? If the pH is less than 7, it is going to be acidic. pH is greater than 7 is going to be a base. And you can say if this is neutral, pH is going to be H plus ion concentration is going to be 10 power minus 7. Okay, and it is going to be 6. H plus ion concentration is going to be 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 5, 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 3, 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 1. है ना? Very good. Now, you are going to be 10 power minus 7 and 10 power minus 8, 10 power minus 9. It decreases like this. 10 power minus 10, it goes like this. And you can see pH of the pure water pH is said to be 7. And you can say milk. Betu, you asked, milk is acidic or basic? Milk is slightly acidic, 10 power minus 6. लैब में ऐसा कुछ सिंथेसाइज नहीं कर सकते. द लिक्विड डजंट कंटेन नीदर H प्लस वो H माइनस, बट क्यूरियोसिटी, हाँ आप प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो. ओके, you take any two liquids of organic solvent and it is going to be simple, free from H plus and OH minus. So you can say non-electrolytes do not provide anything. Yes, got it, right. So Muhammad Ayaz and Dimpal, you please like the button so that I can see how many likes are coming there. And you can see here, black coffee, the pH is going to be 5. And tomato में इसमें 10 power minus 4 H plus concentration होगा. And you can see नींबू lime juice में 10 power minus इतना acidic है. And gastric acidic में you are going to get a very, very, very strong acids, right? You already like it, but the like button is not shown. Okay, no problem. See here, egg, anda mein, it is slightly basic, and baking soda 10 power minus 9 का है, and hand soap it is 10 का, pH 10 का है, and ammonia solution usually we don't use. Bleach, concentrated alkalis 13 and 14 आसपास में होगा. And you see how the pH of the daily utilities you have. And we connect with everyday apple, tomato, coffee, milk, water, egg, okay, and hand sanitizers. And these are all the things regularly we see, and it is in our body only. Which one is more corrosive, strong acid or strong base, and why? Strong base and strong acid both are corrosive because of their activity of H plus and OH minus ions. Okay, both are corrosive. Both are equally corrosive. Okay? Right. Now, you see, acidic and basic, and pH is going to be 7, it is said to be neutral, and pH is decreasing, acidic strength is increasing. pH is increasing, basic strength increasing. है ना बेटा? And you can see as the H plus ion concentrations, pH is 7, H plus ion concentration is 10 power minus 7, and pH is 6, 10 power minus 6, pH is 4, 5, 3, 10 power minus 4, 3, 2, and 1, pH is 0, 10 power 0, right? And you can say pH is 8, 10 power minus 8, and 9, 10 power minus 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10 power minus 14. Okay, now, so from here, acidic strength increasing in this way, and from here, basic strength increasing in this way. What is the pH of rainwater? कौन सा जगह में? It changes from one place to another place. Theoretically, the pH of rainwater is supposed to be 7, but we are going to have the pH is going to be 5.5 to 6, slightly acidic, because of the pollutants. The nitric oxide and the sulfur oxides are the pollutants, and it is mixed in the clouds and it is condensed as a form of rain. So it is going to have acid is going to be there in the rainwater. Because of this acid rain, it destroys all things, like it falls on you, आपका बाल जड़ता है. It falls on the construction and building lifespan will be decreased because of the acid. It falls on the soil agriculture. It is going to destroy the fertility of the soil. So many things are there. pH of soap, Muhammad Ayaz, pH of soap is near about 10. Already we discussed this. You can have pH of soap, hand soap. It is 10. Understand? It is alkaline. Okay, it is basic. Now talking about here, any doubt as far as this pH scale is concerned? And these are the OH minus ion concentration, H plus ion concentration, and OH minus ion concentration उल्टा लिखना पड़ता बेटा, उल्टा लिखना पड़ता. Okay, right? Now talking about the pH of weak acid. How to calculate the pH of various solutions. pH of a weak acid, weak acid, acetic acid is ionizing to gives rise acetic acid, acetate and H plus. C 1 mole 0 0 and C minus, so this is, let us say C moles, C of 1 minus alpha and C alpha and C alpha X, you can say it is an alpha degree of ionization. So Ka is given as C alpha square, alpha is equal to root Ka by C. So I want to say pH can be calculated negative logarithm of root Ka dot C. Ka is the acid dissociation constant, C is the concentration of the weak acid. It's very, very, very important. Okay, H plus ion concentration is going to be C alpha. From there you can calculate the weak acid pH, so that direct usage of this. You can also say this pH is going to be negative logarithm to the base 10 of Ka dot C to the power 1 by 2. So half minus log Ka plus log C. Okay. Now for a weak base, the same scenario, ammonium hydroxide gives rise ammonium plus OH minus. So the OH minus ion concentration is going to be C alpha square. Alpha here it is shown as X, and here C is the concentration of the base. Understand? Now you can say POH you have to calculate. You can calculate POH is equal to negative log to the base 10 of root Kb dot C. And you can take this pH plus POH is supposed to be 14, and the pH is equal to 14 minus POH, and use this formula to calculate any type of things. Understand? Clear? And we'll see the POH is given as pH and POH is equal to pKW, as I mentioned. pK is equal to negative log Ka, and pKa is inversely proportional to Ka and inversely proportional to acidic strength. And these are the logics you can use to use some questions from the organic chemistry also. Relative acidic strength of carboxylic acids, relative acidic strength of the phenols, basic strength of the amines, and various substances, you can do it. Are you getting or not? Any doubt? Fantastic. Okay. Moving ahead, how to calculate the pH of various solutions. So, concept ladder, pH of a strong acid and strong base does not depend on the temperature. For any temperature, you can just directly take to the concentration. pH of weak acid decreases with increase in temperature because the process of ionization takes place. And due to the increase in the ionization, pH of weak base increases with increase in the temperature due to increase in the ionization of OH minus ion concentration. Okay, this is an important. And also, what is the effect of temperature? Effect of temperature. Okay, so Kw is going to be 10 power minus 14 at 25 degrees centigrade. Based on that, H plus ion concentration is going to be 10 power minus 7, so that pH is going to be 7. It is a pure water. Pure water. Now, for the same pure water, it is said to be neutral. Same said to be neutral. Now, I want to say, as temperature increases, Kw value increases for the pure water. So what exactly happened? At, I just want to say at 100 degrees centigrade. So let Kw is going to be 10 power minus 12. 10 power minus 12. If it is a 10 power minus 12, H plus ion concentration is going to be how much? उसमें आधा होना चाहिए 10 power minus 6 होगा. So pH is going to be 6. So what I want to conclude here, as temperature increases, pH is decreased. As temperature increases, pH is going to be decreased. That is a super noteworthy point for today's class. Agree? Agree? Everybody? Okay, now let us move ahead. Now, substance and the pH range I already given. Gastric juice pH range is 1 to 3. Soft drink 2 to 4. Lime juice 2.2 to 3.4. Vinegar 2 to 4, 2.4. And urine 4.8 to 8.4 depending upon the physiological conditions. And milk 6.3 to 6.6, slightly acidic range. And saliva, it is going to be slightly basic, 6.3 to 6.6, and 6.5 to 7.5, blood 7.3 to 7.5, seawater 8.5, tear 7.4. Okay, and this is the general known things as far as the pH range is concerned. And calculation of pH of different solutions, a बहुत important topic है आज का. उसमें आपको क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ, mixture of an acids. So mixture of strong acid, strong acid 2, strong acid 1 and strong acid 2. Okay, now what happened, इसका नॉर्मालिटी है N1 एंड वॉल्यूम V1 मान लो, एंड इसका नॉर्मालिटी है N2 V2 मान लो. सो पहले इसका H प्लस निकालना है. सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी N1 V1 प्लस N2 V2 अपॉन V1 प्लस V2. समझ में आ रहेगा? दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड इफ इट इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ strong bases, if it is a mixture of a strong bases, strong base 1 plus a strong base 2, ठीक है, इसका होगा N1 V1 and इसका होगा N2 V2, right? Now this OH minus is going to be, it is going to be N1 V1 plus N2 V2 upon V1 plus V2. Got it? And from here you can calculate the pH is equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of Hu plus ion concentration. From here you can calculate POH is equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of OH minus ion concentration. Are you getting or not? Clear? From there pH you can say 14 minus POH होगा, 14 minus POH होगा, है ना? And you can say this is the mixture of strong acid and the strong base, and a mixture of strong base and strong base. And you have to consider the normality in this case. What do you say about the normality? Normality is equal to molarity into n factor. Molarity in the n factor. Are you getting or not? Clear? That's good. Beto, hope you're understanding. And moving ahead, and keep asking doubts if you have any. Mixture of strong acid and a strong base array. This is a very, very important thing. This is a very important thing. In this, I just want to come across with 3 cases. I want to come across with 3 cases. इसका नॉर्मालिटी होगा नॉर्मालिटी ऑफ एन एसिड NaVA and इसका normality of a base VB. Are you getting or not? Let us compare NaVA and NbVB ताकि आपको पता चलेगा क्या करना and it is going to be if let condition है if NaVA is equal to NbVB, this is one case. And another case बच्चों, if NaVA is greater than NbVB, okay, और एक कंडीशन भी है, if NaVA less than NbVB. So these are the 3 conditions when acid and a base is reacting. Understand the concept and apply with a lot of confidence. हमारा ये sessions में यही ऐसे होना चाहिए. My dear students, to have this kind of sessions, you need to go to a coaching center and have to spend a lot of money, and you have to travel, and time is also very important. I strongly recommend my dear students, you please join in our class on the regular basis, and please like the session and share with your friends and subscribe and press the bell button so that you will be understanding what concept is going to be taught in the next class, and all class reminders will be there. And let us go back to the concept here. If an acid and a base react, they are going to neutralize, and उस neutralization में अगर acid concentration and base concentration दोनों बराबर है यहाँ पर, so this solution is going to be neutral. Resultant solution is neutral, and the pH of the solution is going to be 7. That's it. क्योंकि acid is completely neutralized by base. Now you can see here Betu and Dimpal and Muhammad Ayad, you please focus here, and Dimpal, here acid and base in neutralization का वजह से acid जीत गया. Amount of the acid, equivalence of the acid is more than base. Acid जीत गया. So the resultant solution is acidic. ताकि इसका HU प्लस आयन निकालना है, सो कैसे निकाल सकता हूँ, NaVA माइनस NbVB अपॉन VA प्लस VB. ओके, ये पकड़ के इससे pH निकाल, is going to be negative log HU plus. Understand? Clear? Negative log HU plus. Got it? If NaVA is less than NbVB, so what happened? Base जीत गया. So the resultant solution is going to be basic. If that is the basic, you have to find out this OH minus concentration, बच्चों. OH minus ion concentration is going to be Na NB VB minus NaVA upon VA plus VB. Got it? So आपको क्या मिला? OH minus ion मिला. POH निकालना, negative log OH minus ion. And from there pH is equal to 14 minus POH. Are you getting or not? You are calculating the pH of a strong acid. How to calculate the pH of strong acid? You can calculate by using negative log H plus bus. H प्लस का नॉर्मलिटी ऑफ सिंगल एसिड लेना पड़ता, एंड OH माइनस आयन दिया हो तो बेस POH निकालना, POH is equal to minus log OH minus and concentration, then you can use pH plus POH is equal to 14, and pH is equal to 14 minus POH beta, and if it is a weak acid, H plus ion concentration is equal to C alpha, and you can also say H plus ion concentration is equal to root Ka dot C. Ka is acid dissociation constant, C is the concentration of the acid. From there you can take negative log to the H plus ion concentration to give the pH. Similarly, POH for the weak bases. So, for the weak bases, OH minus concentration is going to be C alpha. OH minus and concentration is equal to root Kb dot C. Kb is base dissociation constant and C is the concentration molarity of the base. So, POH can be calculated negative log to the base 10 of root Kb dot C, and from there pH you can calculate. And then when you mix two acids, the acid normality volume NaVa, base normality and volume NbVb. If NaVa is equal to NbVb, the solution is going to be neutral, pH is going to be 7 at 25 degrees centigrade. So, हम बच गए, कैलकुलेशन में कुछ झंझट नहीं है. If NaVa is greater than NbVb, acid जीत गया, so the solution is going to be acidic and the pH is going to be less than 7. And you can say H plus can be calculated पहले NaVa minus NbVb upon Na plus Va plus Vb. From there you can calculate the pH. Similarly, you can see if NbVb is greater than NaVa, the base concentration जीत गया. So that the resultant solution is going to be the basic. You can say OH minus ion concentration is going to be NbVb minus NaVa upon Va plus Vb. From there OH minus ion concentration can be calculated. Once OH minus ion calculated, you can calculate H plus pH is equal to 14 minus POH. So, we are done from our end. Stay tuned for this kind of sessions, and please like our sessions and share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. There we are going to update so many questions in the next upcoming session. I just want to come up with theory of indicators. Remember? And I think in the next session we are going to discuss, and we will be starting immediately grade 12th syllabus. Solutions and colligative properties from the next session onwards. Stay tuned. We will be discussing more about this content based NEET preparation program. Okay. Thank you very much. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. Thank you. Bye-bye.